Hola, buenos dias. I'm really not sure how I feel about these glasses. Hi, welcome to buttfuck nowhere, Mexico. This is where we are, buttfuck nowhere, Mexico. Hi, I haven't done any videos in a very long time, for many reasons. I've just been adjusting to life here, and just haven't been doing things like that, basically. Ignore my spots, I decided to pick at them today. You'd think that, like, not wearing makeup for a month you'd not have any spots, but I think these are just hormonal. I think I'm just hormonal. Anyway, hi! How's it going? I'm just walking to work, which is fun. It's 7 a.m. and I leave at 7 a.m. my house to walk to La Hotel. I don't live at the hotel, unfortunately. That would be very nice, wouldn't it? I live in a little village, and it's like the basic bare minimum you could even possibly imagine. Like, it's, yeah, yeah. My house is, yeah, it has a fridge, a bed, and a toilet, and that's about it. But what else do you need, really, to be honest? There are lots of ants everywhere, but this is life. I'm learning to adjust and adapt. Yeah, so I've been here for a month now, which is crazy. Don't ask me about my Spanish. I'm basically not communicating with people in Spanish. Like, all the people I've been talking to is normally in English, because a lot of the guests at the hotel are English, so I'm speaking in English, or I'm just not speaking. I'd say my Spanish has actually got worse because I just haven't been practicing, so that's fine. But we've got some time. I've got 2 months left to get a little bit better. God, this is hurting my hand to hold. Yeah, so walking to work now. It's 7 a.m. I walk to work, get to there at 8, and then I have yoga. I start my day with yoga, which is like free and included for all the staff at the hotel, so that's nice. And then breakfast is like a buffet style breakfast, and it's like a working breakfast because you sit with the guests. It's like a family, it's like a community family hotel. Like, you sit with guests. It's not like, sometimes they sit separate, but like, if there's a couple of guests, we sit with them and we just talk to them, which is nice. I like just talking to the people and seeing where they come from, what they do, their life story, and it's nice, it's interesting. You're hurting my hand. Yeah, I've just not filmed any videos for a very long time. I think I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to like document this whole experience, because it's an experience that you would document, but yeah, I decided to just be present in it instead and not do loads of filming. So yeah, welcome back. Welcome. This is the little update. So yeah, I've been here a month and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying it. Like, going back to basics is really cool. Like, I hate how much I say like. I just feel so content, and I'm just a very adaptable person, it would seem, because I think you could put me anywhere and I'd like find happiness, find myself in that place. Like, I just adjust and adapt quite quick. Yeah, like, I'm living out a backpack and I'm living in like the most basic house. I'm walking to work, I'm walking back, and then I'm going to sleep. I'm living a very slow life at the moment, and I'm enjoying it. I'm doing the yoga, I'm meditating a lot, I'm reading lots of books, listening to audiobooks, and I feel like I'm just learning and growing in this place. And there's not a lot of distractions. it's almost like being on a retreat, basically. And I feel quite creative. I feel really creative on some days, quite creative on others. Depends, it's the same as being anywhere. But I just love being by the ocean, like it does something to me. There's been like a few days where I've been like just crying tears of happiness, just like walking to or from work along the beach, and it's like, what? And I just like how I'm just so grateful, and like to have very few things at the moment and to be working and to feel this grateful. Wow, crazy. But I guess it's the contrast of seeing how little people have here. Everyone's so friendly. Like I'm really starting to see how like less is more. Really is less is more. Like the shops here are not really shops. You've got like a few little tiendas, but they're people's houses. They're like people have a little window in their house where they have crisps and snacks and drinks and stuff. Like there's not a supermarket here. It's not. So it's really, really basic living. But it's really cool. Like I'm not overwhelmed with things. The only thing I would say that I've missed a tiny bit is like a really good, nice coffee, because I'm drinking like, I guess, filtered coffee at the moment, which that's really like first world problems. But I do just miss like having a cappuccino, because the hotel doesn't have one. It doesn't have a nice coffee machine, but you know, it's fine. There's a city, Ziwa. It's not too far away. It's like a 45-minute drive, and I went there twice in the last month, and both times got really good coffee there. Like that's like a touristy place. Well, not too touristy, but like loads of restaurants, loads of shops. So I've had a couple coffees, but the gratitude, like I'm always grateful for my coffee. Like coffee makes me so happy. Like the act of like sitting down with a coffee and just like watching the world go by in a cafe, or like talking to someone. Wow, I love. So nice. Yeah, so nice. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to. Don't get me wrong, there have been like small little hurdles along the way. It hasn't been like the easiest, smoothest sailing situation, but for the most part it's been nice, it's been easy. I think the language is the only thing that is holding me back, slowing me down, because I can't be like my full self when I don't know the language. Por ejemplo, when we go out like with the work a lot, they'll be speaking in Spanish and I feel like I can't join in. Like most of the time I understand what's being said, but when it's like multiple people conversing quite quickly, and if there's any kind of like background music on, count me out. Like I can't focus enough. If like multiple people are talking and there's background noise, I'm like, ah! So I kind of just zone out. So I need to practice like one-on-one conversations and get a bit more confident. But I'm understanding quite a lot. So yeah, there's that. And by the time I kind of understand what's being said and then process it and think of what I could say back and try and find the words, the conversation has moved on. So, but it's fine. Like, I don't ever feel like excluded. It's just frustrating, because I'm not good at it and I want to be good at it, but I'm also not trying my hardest, because I feel like it's so embarrassing to be wrong, but that's how you learn. And I think they'd rather me try, but I've gone in myself and I'm just in my head about it. So what I need to do is find people one-on-one and sit down and talk with them and just keep going, because that's how they will learn. Yes, but so my role is like content creator, and I'm the only one. So I'm not really like working with someone. So I'm spending a lot of time on my own. I'm gonna have to go when we get to the beach because I can't. I'm gonna have to walk a bit faster, otherwise I'm gonna be late for yoga. But that's my little update. I'm having a really good time. I have so much gratitude. I really like it here. Which is funny because if anyone saw the village that I live in, they'd be like, oh, what the fuck? It's honestly, it's like going back in time, like extreme version. But the people are happy. We have a puppy in the house at the moment. Next door have a puppy, and their kids were like hitting it with, yeah. So it looks like we have a puppy now, but the puppy has fleas, so we've had to buy flea treatment. For this puppy that's not ours, that's ours now. So life is interesting here. What else should I tell you? I don't know, there's not a lot else I can tell you. I'm just taking photos all day, and I get to sit in the tower. I'll show you the tower later. It's like the main room of the hotel, but it's also a workspace, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Buenos dias. I have to cross the river now, like this. Oh, it's okay, the side is clear. Yeah, so that's my story. I'll quickly show you the beach, and then I will say goodbye and run to yoga. It's a shame, like, I'm such a backpack wanker that I have to take my camera and my laptop into work, obviously. It's quite essential for me. What have I got today? I've got 2 meetings today. One with Kerry, who is the marketing special op manager. Her job covers like everything. Basically, she just works under David, who's the hotel owner, and does whatever he wants, which is, yeah. David is an interesting person, very interesting person, but he's obviously good at what he does because he does good things. And then my second meeting is with Kerry and David to update David on what me and Kerry have been doing and discussing and talking about for content. They were very pleased with me. I basically haven't spoken to them in a while, which is why I need another meeting, but for the first couple of weeks they were very impressed with me, and they were like, whoa, because I just used my initiative and just started doing the things before they had asked me to do the things. So yeah, this is the beach. I'm still not quite close to the water yet. It's actually really hard to walk on sand for like a long period of time. It would take me like half an hour to walk to the beach now, to the hotel, sorry. And then we walk past the turtle sanctuary. There are turtle sanctuaries, probably one. I was working with the turtles for the first couple of weeks, which was a little bit of a communication issue. But that's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm exhausted and my arm hurts. But I will show you the tower later if I remember. Okay. Adios.